Infospot 411 YouTube channel, The Late Night Show. Yes, it is. It's The Late Night Show. I hope everybody has had a terrific weekend. And to end the weekend, you're here on The Late Night Show. Oh, thank you for coming, Seal. Thank you so much. I'm going to go over some of the stuff we're going to talk about here on The Late Night Show, and I got a gift for everybody coming in. Yes, I do. Now, no tribute video tonight. I'm going to do tribute videos, but not every live broadcast. However, I got a gift for everybody who's going to be on the live here. Yes, I do. Let me get my stuff here. I'm going to go over the stuff. It's in my description box below my video, the topic stuff I'm going to talk about. But first, what I'm going to do tonight for everybody on the live and then anyone watching my live later on, I'm going to give everyone three non-copyright songs you can use on your YouTube channel. Yes. So there's going to be no need to have to put anything in when you use this music in one of your YouTube videos, as far as an artist or anything like that. It's background music that you can use in your YouTube videos. So I'm going to do that, and it's going to be easy. All you have to do is send me an email and just put Late Night Show. And then in the subject of the email, just put music. And I'm going to email you back. And I'm going to send you 3 songs. And as a bonus, because it's almost Halloween, I got a Halloween song, all non-copyright, so you can use it in your YouTube videos. So it's something I feel that could help some of you guys here, small YouTubers, YouTube creators. We're all, do our things on YouTube. So any rate, yeah, you want some non-copyright music to use on your YouTube channel. All you have to do is send me an email and just put Late Night Show and then just put music as a subject. Now, my email address, it is infospot411@yahoo.com, and it's easy to find. All you have to do is go on my homepage of my YouTube channel and click the About tab, which is a description about my YouTube channel, and you will see my email address right in there, and it's infospot411, all together, no space, no gaps, @yahoo.com. So just like I said, send me an email. Mike 4VP, thank you for coming. No, they're not my lyrics. I do have a couple custom songs. I have one being made now for a future tribute video. I had one song made that had my lyrics in it. Oh, Tina, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And I hope everyone has had a terrific weekend. Real quick, before we get into the topics for the Late Night Show, again, Tina's just joined me. What I'm going to do here, free. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, because I couldn't have done it without people like you watching my live broadcast and my videos. Thank you very much. What I'm doing, everybody who comes on my live, as well as if you're watching it at a future date, I'm going to give you 3 non-copyright songs, and it's just lyrics you can use in your video. Along with a bonus, I'm going to give you a Halloween song, all non-copyright. Go ahead, use it on your YouTube channel. Again, all you have to do is send me an email. Just put Late Night Show, as a subject, and in the email, you just type in music, and I'll shoot you back an email with the non-copyright music to use on your YouTube channel. So it's that easy. Just go on my YouTube homepage after the live broadcast. You see the About tab. My email's there. Just shoot me an email, Late Night Show, and then put music in there, and I'll hit you back. 3 non-copyright songs, and I'll give you a bonus Halloween one. You can use it on your channel. Hope it helps you guys out. I will still be doing tribute videos. Not every Late Night Show, but probably like next week I'll do one. So, yeah, I am giving up on that. And 2, before I get started, as always, we are networking with each other. If you don't see somebody that you are connected with in the live chat, subscribe to the other person's channel. Do a full watch on one of their videos. Now 2 minutes, 5 minutes, a full watch. So find something like a 7-10 minute video. Do a full watch on it and drop a like and a nice comment. Easy as that. Oh, Jonathan, my friend from the Philippines. Thank you. YouTube is so awesome. Tina in New York City is from Jamaica. Jonathan from the Philippines. Seal, I believe, are you from Jordan? And Mike, if I'm not mistaken, is it Africa that you're in? Or is it Jamaica? Mike 4VP. Anyway, it's so cool. Reach out to everybody here. Okay, I'm going to do some channel drops in a second, but let me go over the stuff I have on tap here for tonight. This is kind of interesting, and I did a little research on it, thinking about different topics, so I'm not just all news stories. Hey, Raul, thanks for coming. I got a gift for everyone. I'll go over it again, Raul, if you missed it. I'm going to give everybody some non-copyright music they can use on their YouTube channel. Any rate, on tap for tonight, first up, I'm going to talk about the real Men in Black. Now, you've probably seen the movie or heard of the movie. It came out in the late 90s with Will Smith and was it Tommy Lee Jones, I think was the other actor? But it was a movie based off of supposedly a group in the United States, the Men in Black. And anyway, I got the information on a book as well as a website here, over here, a website about the Men in Black and the story behind it. I'm going to go over that. Basically, there's supposedly the Men in Black are a group when people see or have information on UFOs, unidentified flying objects, whatnot, the Men in Black show up. So it's basically to keep it a secret and information from leaking out. I'll get into it. So that'll be first on tap. Let me just flip through this here. Oh, here's kind of a funny story. A deer crashes through a front window at a Pennsylvania salon, basically a barbershop hair salon. I got a picture of it, and I'm going to go over the story. This is from a lot of stuff I got here. United Press International. What else I have here? Oh, engagement ring. This is a cool one. Engagement ring lost 15 years ago was found during a bathroom remodeling. I got a picture of it. Kind of a cool story. And I'm going to hit you guys up in the chat in just a second and do some channel drops as well. This I found interesting because I do a lot on eBay. Like a lot of my products I buy for my product reviews, I get those off eBay. 10 things you should never sell on eBay. This is from cheapism.com on October 19th, 2020. So I have that. We'll go over it. And what do I have? Walmart store evacuated when a skunk wanders inside. So a skunk went inside the Walmart. They had to close it down. A record they found out, a Guinness World Record. Tennessee man is dubbed world's tallest firefighter. And he's at 6 feet, 11.17 inches. So almost 7 feet tall, this guy stands. Right now he's the world's tallest firefighter. One more. Pennsylvania family builds Candypult for safe trick-or-treating. I'll get the video and drop it in the chat when I go over this. It was pretty neat. It's basically an old catapult. They built it's metal and they put the candy and stuff in, and it. I'll put the news story with the video clip, and the catapult takes the candy and throws it across the yard to almost the sidewalk. They say no one's going to get hurt. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'm not having any visual problems with my webcam. I see it looks like some lines or wavy thing, and my audio's coming in okay. I have on my bucket list a new laptop computer. This is an old laptop computer I got in 2010, and I've been having some issues recently with the webcam and my audio hooked up through it. So anyway, before I get started, let me get to the live chat, do some channel drops so we can network with each other and see what's going on in here. Welcome you guys. I hope everybody's having a terrific time. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you. There's something, Tina, real quick, with my webcam. Like if I hold an item up, like right here, this thing, if I come up close, I get the lines. But I notice if I hold it way back here, and it's still doing the lines. but I don't know, something with my computer, because it does it. I have a Logitech webcam I bought. It's really nice. And it does the same thing if I use my integrated webcam on my Dell laptop. But it's on my bucket list, a new computer. But thanks for the information. Doing fine. Not bad. Info, I can't stay long. I just shared you. Oh, thank you, Tina, for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Let me get let me get some channel drops going here, and then we'll get into the real Men in Black. Some interesting information on the real Men in Black. Okay. So give me just a second. I'm going to pull up your channels here and then post you guys in the live. I know most of you are probably connected with each other. Okay. And like I said, oh, yeah, Logitech does make my mouse is a Logitech, and the camera. It's not the web camera. This is a brand new one. I bought it off eBay. Yeah, eBay about a month ago. It's a great camera. It's something with my computer, because I've had issues both with my built-in webcam on my laptop and this Logitech coming through. Any rate, yeah. So, okay, let me get a couple channel drops. And while I'm doing this, I'll just say this one more time. I'm not doing a tribute video tonight, but what I'm doing for everybody who's on my live or going to be watching it, I will give you guys some free non-copyright music to use on your YouTube channel. So all you have to do is send me an email. Just put in the late night show, and inside the email, type in music. I'm going to email you back and send you 3 non-copyright songs to use, along with a bonus Halloween song. And it's non-copyright, so you don't have to worry about putting anything in there. You just go ahead and feel free to use it, with some of your YouTube videos, because that's one thing you got to be really careful of. I mean, this YouTube has an algorithm that picks up the music, even if like some people think they're slick and they'll use like 7 seconds from a song. Let's say it's a Madonna song, or it's something by Missy Elliott, and you use a 7-second sample of that song. YouTube picks it up, boom, you get a copyright claim or a copyright strike. So it's important always to use non-copyright music. Hold on here. Paste. Friend from the Philippines. So I'm getting you guys shared out here. Get you some channel drops in the live. Boosh. Okay. Let me see. Raw. Let me get you Raw. Jonathan from the Philippines. I was telling you real quick while I'm doing these channel drops, and then I'm going to get into the real Men in Black. You can make some good money with what you do. Now, on Jonathan's YouTube channels, my friend from the Philippines here, he does a lot of singing. I mean, he'll sing cover songs, does custom songs, really good. He's got the music. And what I was going to say is, you go on the website. I think I put it in your last live. I was on your live a couple days ago. Fiverr, Fiverr, and people make money doing songs for others. Their website, YouTube channel, and where I would send you in a direction. Raw, I'm going to have to see if I can pull you up on. You're on my. I believe I got you in my favorite channels here. 1 second, Raw. I'm getting you in here. That's where I am, Jonathan. Go on Fiverr.com. Okay, open up an account, and what you want to do is they let you sell services. So what you would offer would be, you can sing custom wedding songs, custom birthday songs, and you could adjust the prices. Like if someone wants a 3-minute song, a 5-minute song, someone wants 2 or 3 different songs, you can set all that pricing in there. And do that, because people will contact you and pay you to do that service. Raw, I am looking for you, and I'm having a hell of a time. I am sorry. I thought you had my channel. Let me see who else I got here. Oh, thank you for coming. Shane Kitchen, Jamaica, JA. Let me get your channel drop. And then I'll get to the chat. I'm just doing some channel drops here real quick. This is my friend, another friend of mine here from Jamaica. She does a lot of really cool, informative cooking videos. And Christina Vlog does the similar stuff too. Christina Vlog does some great cooking videos, but she also does a lot of, well, she's done live broadcasts and other types of stuff in her channel as well. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. Raw, sorry, I couldn't find you right at the moment. Oh, Seal, my Seal Broxy, my friend from Jordan. I believe you're over in the country of Jordan. Jordan is next to Israel, Syria, right over in the Middle East. Okay. One more channel drop. All right, we'll get in. I'm going to go over the chat. We'll get into the real Men in Black. So stick and stay here. Copy. All right, I got you. I got you. And then let me check out the chat here, get my channel drops in for all you guys. Okay. All right. I should put the name of the link next time. Oh, wait, Fiverr. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I already have an. Okay, you got an account real quick, Jonathan. You got an account at Fiverr. Great. Now, here's a recommendation real quick, Jonathan, okay? What you want to do, go in the search bar at Fiverr, put in custom wedding song, custom birthday song, and look at some of the other ads from the sellers on Fiverr. And you could see the ones that are, they'll have it listed, you know, ones that are really selling a lot with doing the birthday songs and the wedding songs. And look at how they have their profile set up. They call it a gig, G-I-G. And it's basically a listing there. And you put in like a couple video clips of you singing. And then you could do one where you're just say, hey, if you're looking not to spend a lot of money and you want a custom birthday song, I could send it to you in MP4 and an MP3 audio. I'll be more than happy to work with you. And then it has a contact tab, like messaging. You might know this, Jonathan. But basically, just to wrap this up, you want to look at some of those other sellers and the ones that are doing well, and that'll give you some good ideas setting up your account and doing that. Some good money-making potential. And, you know, you provide a good service. Okay, everyone, thumbs up. Thank you so much for thumbs up to the host. I appreciate that. All right, let me get a drink of my Red Bull. Enough talk, and we're going to get into the Men in Black, the real Men in Black, not the movie with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones now. But that movie is somewhat based off of what's been reported of Men in Black, but where the movie went off was with these ray guns and some of the stuff. You know, they had to make it so people would really enjoy it. Oh, you're welcome. Donut Toys and Games, thank you for coming. Okay, here we go. The first article I got here on the Men in Black comes from this website. Where is it here? Oh, sciencehowstuffworks.com website. So this is from the sciencehowstuffworks.com website. Let me bring this over. I printed it up. Okay. All right, here we go. You know what? Let me get, where's Donut Toys and Games? You can get a channel drop here and moderator. Okay, there you go, Donut. And Jonathan, I'm just getting a few other mods in here, especially people I know real well. Yeah, if I know you guys real well, no problem. I'll get you in as a mod. If someone's new to my channel, I'm, you know, get to know them first before I put them in as a, give them the blue wrench. Anyway, here we go. The central figure in a UFO legend, Albert Bender, supposedly was silenced by menacing men in black because he discovered the answer to the UFO mystery. Wow. Now, this goes back some years. All right. Let me read this here. Along with the early victims of Evil Silence Group was Albert K. Bender of Bridgeport, Connecticut. In 1952, Bender formed the International Flying Saucer Bureau, IFSB, which met with immediate success, but he was shut down the next year under mysterious circumstances. In due course, Bender confided that three men in black it says here, like approached here, imparted, meaning like they came to him, imparted to him terrifying answer to the UFO mystery and turned his life into a nightmare. He would say no more. 3 years later, IFSB associate Gary Baker wrote a book about the episode entitled it, They Knew Too Much About Flying Saucers. No, UFO Land, They Knew Too Much About Flying Saucers. So the story of this gentleman, Albert Bender, this other guy, Gary Baker, wrote a book about him and his experience with the Men in Black, the real Men in Black. Okay. According to Baker, the MIB were ranging as far from Australia and New Zealand to America, and scaring many UFO buffs into silence. Interesting. Just who the MIB would remain unclear. MIB, Men in Black. Some conspiracy theorists believe they were enforcers for the silent group associated with international banking interests. The international banking interests want secrets of information technology kept quiet and unknown. Okay, so that's one conspiracy theory about the Men in Black. Now, to others, they were alien beings, perhaps. Some speculated. So some people believe they're actually aliens. So, and in the most common conspiracy theory about the MIB, the real Men in Black, is that they're a secret group who work in conjunction with the CIA or the DOD, Central Intelligence Agency in America, or in the DOD's, the Department of Defense. That's who the Air Force are tied in through. In 1962, Albert Bender, breaking his 9-year silence in Flying Saucers and the 3 MIB, which is Men in Black, which he insisted was not science fiction novel, Bender revealed that the Men in Black who drove him out of the UFOlogy, that's, I guess, what, I don't know, by biology, I guess there's actually UFOlogy, were monsters from the planet Kizik, Kizik. I don't know if I'm quite with that. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of speculation about these Men in Black. Let me read this other article. We'll get into it here, and I'll give you some of my thoughts. Just move a few things around here. Okay. All right. Now, this is from the book, and you can get this on Amazon, The Real Men in Black. If you go on Amazon, you go in the search bar, you could type in The Real Men in Black book, and it sells on Kindle, which is the ebook service of Amazon, for $10.99. And then you can get the paperback for $15.99, The Real Men in Black. It's an actual book. And I'll read you some stuff here, a synopsis from the book, The Real Men in Black. Okay, this book is by Nick Redfern. The Men in Black were elevated to superstar status in the 1997 hit movie. Although Hollywood blockbuster was fiction, the real Men in Black have consistently attempted to silence the witnesses of UFO and paranormal investigation since the 1950s. Oh, so it's always not UFOs. I guess it's paranormal. People that have experienced paranormal have information on it, I guess. Anyway, let me keep going here. In The Real Men in Black, author Nick Redfern digs deep into the mysterious world of these mysterious operatives. He reveals their origins and discusses classic cases, previously unknown reports, secret government files, and many theories that have been presented to explain the mystery. Ooh. Highlights of the Real Men in Black book includes the story of Albert Bender, who I just was talking about on the website there, the first man to claim an encounter with the Men in Black, the involvement of the MIB in the Mothman saga that dominated the town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia in the 1960s. Now, I don't know about that. I have to research that. It's the first time I heard about it. 2 other things: encounters with the MIB at the site of one of the world's most famous monsters, Loch Ness. Now, this is interesting. I mean, that'd be another topic too. So, there's been all kinds of reports and some photos from that. If I'm not mistaken, it's over in Europe. I can't remember, Scotland or England. This lake or pond where I think it's a big lake where they reported this mysterious monster or being, might be some type of animal. The Loch Ness monster, I think, is referred to as. Am I being involved in that? That's interesting. Exclusive interviews with leading researchers of the MIB phenomenon. Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, if this is something that interests you, Nick Redfern is the one who did the book, The Real Men in Black. And again, it's on Amazon, $10.99 ebook and $15.99 brand new paperback. Let me see. Yeah, The Real Men in Black, right here. Anyway, let me check the chat. What do we have? Okay. Let me get a drink right here for a second. Wet the whistle. Okay. My opinion on this, and just my opinion, and feel free to type something in the chat on the MIBs, the Real Men in Black. I would not, let me just sit up here so I get in the webcam. There we go. I can see this being a group, like a small knit group that works with the Department of Defense tied in the Air Force, or being like a subgroup of the Central Intelligence Agency. You might say or think, well, we know so much about the Central Intelligence Agency, all these different special forces groups, Department of Defense, Area 51. But what we don't know, we don't know. So I'm sure there's lots of stuff that the Central Intelligence Agency, as well as the Department of Defense, is kept secret as far as what they do in subgroups of it. It's possible. Like I say, I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion. I would not rule it out that there could be a subgroup of the CIA, or possibly. Oh, thank you, Niqua Nice, for coming. I appreciate that so much. Talking about the real MIBs, the Real Men in Black, if you remember the movie. So I would not rule it out if there's actual group, the Men in Black, who work for the CIA or possibly Department of Defense. And when some people have video or actually credible evidence of UFOs, and other things that the government wants kept quiet, they show up and do what they have to do. So, yeah, I would not rule that out one bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. Right now with my work schedule, once a week I've been doing my late night show, and I enjoy doing it. I might get back to some morning shows in the future, but right now with my work schedule, this is what works for me. So I actually want to do it Saturday, but by the time I get off work and whatnot, I appreciate you so much being here, Niqua Nice. I do have a gift here. I'll tell you about Niqua Nice in a second, but yeah, anyway, with the Men in Black, wrapping this up, Niqua Nice, I just show you this. I was just talking about the Real Men in Black. This is a book you can get on Amazon. Now, I didn't read the book. I read a synopsis of it. And it's $15.99 paperback on Amazon and $10.99 on Kindle, about evidence of the Real Men in Black, the actual group. And I was talking about some stuff I researched here on the Men in Black group. Yeah. The movie was somewhat based off of I don't want to say true story, but of information that exists about the Men in Black. But where the movie really took a twist and turn, it was more, to sell tickets in Hollywood, was the ray guns and the monsters that came out. But it was a fun movie. But yeah, there is a lot of evidence about an actual government agency here in the United States that works to keep certain things quiet. So yeah, I wouldn't rule out there being an actual Men in Black group, like I say, tied in with the Department of Defense or the Central Intelligence Agency. And when people have or know certain information, they show up and do whatever they have to do to keep things quiet. Obrea, thank you for coming, my friend from the Philippines. So much. Thanks for coming. Yeah, that's true though, Nico Nice. Yeah, movies aren't all that far fetched. True. You know, is I'll use this as an example, okay? Because I'm more about facts and statistics. Um, that for years there was always speculation that the Vietnam War was based off a lie, and that had to do with part of JFK being assassinated. And it came out years later that under LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, who was the president at the time when we had the Vietnam War, a proxy war between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, basically, that the war was based off a lie. And you can Google this, the Gulf of Tonkin incident. The Gulf of Tonkin incident. Basically, what happened was the U.S. Navy was in the Gulf of Tonkin there near the Vietnam, and they staged an incident, and they claimed that the North Vietnamese, or it's referred to as the Viet Cong, fired upon them and attacked them in their ships. So they used that to get a declaration of war, because the president needs the Congress permission to go full blown into war. So they fabricated this lie to the U.S. Congress. So LBJ and the Secretary of Secretary of Defense, but at any rate, LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, was able to get that declaration of war and get involved in Vietnam. Years later, admitted the government lied. That's a pretty big lie to the American people, that this happened, and how many thousands of Americans died and had to get involved in this war based off a lie. So, yeah, I'm sure if you speak to some people out in the government, say, hey, what about Men in Black? A lot of times they'll just dismiss it as, oh, that's just a feeble tale. You mean like just a fairy tale? Too many people watching Hollywood movie, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people don't know, and the few that know don't talk, So, yeah, I would not rule out there being a government agency or a small group within, like I say, CIA or Department of Defense, the Men in Black. And when people have certain information, they show up. Any rate, yeah. Okay, before I move on, Obria and Nico Nice here join me. Where there's smoke, there's fire info. True. Yes, very, very true. Very true. Yep. That's true. Yep. That's what I meant to say. One more time. Some of you guys bear with me. But I know Obria has just joined me from the Philippines. Nico Nice. What I'm doing is I'm not doing a tribute video for every one of my live broadcasts tonight, probably next week. But I'm going to give free some non-copyright music you can use on your YouTube channel. Mostly it's like background melody music, but it's all non-copyright. So you don't have to put it in the description box. You don't have to worry about a copyright claim or copyright strike. It's non-copyright music. I'm going to give you three songs, as well as I'm going to do a bonus Halloween song. Now, it might not be the greatest music, but it's non-copyright. All you have to do is send me an email. Just type in late night show, and in the email body itself, just put music. I'll email you back 3 non-copyright songs in MP3 format, along with a bonus Halloween song in MP3. And you could use those MP3 songs and music on your YouTube channel. So if you do any type of video, no worries. It's all non-copyright. Oh, thank you. Now, I have some custom songs I had made, like for my Cadillac video, and I got one being made now. Most of them. Okay. Before I move on, that's something interesting. Since we're on this topic, I'll talk about what I got in the works right now. I did write a song. One of my favorite songs from the 90s came from TLC. And it was called What About Your Friends? The meaning of the song, the lyrics, the beat was so cool. So I was thinking of songs to do for like future tribute videos. And I said a lot of it's genuine YouTube channels, genuine people to network with. So as I was doing some thinking, brainstorming, I said, that's it. So I wrote a song called Real Friends, similar to What About Your Friends, the meaning, but it's going to have a little different rap beat. And this lady, she did that song for me. I miss my Cadillac Eldorado. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was a great song. I love the first TLC record. But my next tribute video, I'll have that song and put it in there. But these 3 songs I'll send you are gonna be just like melody, and you can use them for your YouTube video if you need something non-copyright, as well as the Halloween song. It's okay, but it's all non-copyright. So if you want that, it's free, no charge. Just send me an email again, infospot411@yahoo.com. All you have to do is click on my YouTube channel, go to the About tab where it has my channel information, and you'll see my email address right there. Just shoot me an email, just put in late night show and put music on there, and I'll send you, email you back the MP3s on copyright music, and you can have it and, use it for future YouTube videos, projects. Yes, thank you. Oh, wait, why is it restricted? That's odd. Let me approve this. Oh, no. I don't know why I didn't. That's odd and Nice. Let me try typing that in. It says message restricted. Oh, this is weird. Put in timeout. No, I don't want any of that. I don't know why it did. I'll type it in here. That's odd. I saw you put the email address in. Let me do that. I just, I'm glad you're here. I could just do that right now. Infospot 411 at YAHOO.com. Let me space the O and the M. Maybe it could be something to do with the live chat. I know they have self-promotion stuff, and sometimes that live chat's funny when you put website links or email addresses in. I don't know. Anyway, that's the email address. Yes, Jonathan. Yep. So, moving on. Here's a kind of a funny story. Funny news. We're taking a break from the politics and the COVID-19 stuff. We'll take a break from it here tonight. We're going to sit back, have some fun. All right. Deer crashes through a front window of Pennsylvania salon, basically like a barbershop. I think this is a barbershop. Let me check it. JB. Yeah, I'll get into it here. I thought it was a barbershop. It says salon. Anyway, this is from the United Press International, October 22nd, 2020. Okay, here we go. The owner of a Pennsylvania, yeah, it is a barbershop. The owner of a Pennsylvania barbershop said she was shocked when she arrived for work to find the front window shattered and a deer wandering inside the store. And I got a picture to show you of the deer in the store. Jennifer Brady, owner of JB's Barbershop in Downingtown. This is some small town, I guess, in Pennsylvania. Said the security cameras at the business were recording about 5 a.m. Wednesday. This is Wednesday last week, when the deer crashed through a front window and the animal was still inside the barbershop when she arrived for work 4 hours later. Wow. It was like a 6-point buck. A 6-point buck means those antlers that come up, 3 on each side, 6 points. So that's what that refers to. And this is her. I'm staring at it. It was like, I can't believe this right now. And then the thing started going crazy, jumping up on the station. That means like where the desk, where they store all their crap by the tables. Brady told WPVI-TV. Brady said the deer jumped back out through the broken window and ran off. Where is it? The owner said she had rescheduled Wednesday's appointments to clean up the store, but reopened Thursday with a promotion inspired by the deer's visit. Now, this is kind of funny. In light of what happened, JB will be offering a couple of bucks off. I get a bucks like a buck deer. Bring in a valid hunting license and receive $2 off until the end of hunting season. She wrote on the JB's Barbershop Facebook page. I guess so, but an insurance company probably not too happy about it. Let me show you the picture here. This is, you can see the big JB's Barbershop sign here. It looks like some of the chairs in this part where people wait. Here's one of the barbershop stools, and this is the deer wandering around inside, and here's the broken glass in the front. Man, I'd probably be in shock. I'd look at this and be like, what in the hell? Show up at 9 in the morning or 8:30 to open up it and start your day, at the barbershop, and you see a freaking deer wandering around inside. I'm sure it's happened before, but I don't know. I know deer, you go off a lot of the sense of smell and sound, not so much their sight. So, but I don't know why the deer, what made the deer jump through a freaking window. Wow, I'd be like, huh? Funny story, but true. Let me get a drink here. And okay. Let's see what we have. Okay, next up. Engagement ring lost 15 years ago, found during bathroom remodeling. This is from October 22nd. Again, United Press International. This is a great story. And I got a picture. It shows the bathroom where they have it all tore up. But it's a really nice story when I saw it. Okay, here we go. A Kentucky woman who lost her engagement ring 15 years ago had a pleasant surprise when her long-lost ring was found by construction workers remodeling her bathroom. Lisa Phillips of Boyd County, I guess it's Boyd County, Kentucky, said she and her husband scored the house for her ring when it first vanished 15 years ago. We looked everywhere. We ran wire coat hangers along the sides of the vanity, checked the trap in the sink, and just finally accepted that it was gone for good. She told WSAV TV, probably local news station, TV station, I should say. I thought it was gone. My husband even had it replaced about a year after I lost it, but the original was always the best. Scott Baker with Tri-State Construction was working on remodeling the bathroom at Boyd's home when he found the ring wedged between the vanity and the wall. I didn't know the story behind her, said, but I just asked her if she was missing a ring, and I could tell she was excited about it. Where is it? Phillips said the ring's return was a welcome surprise. What else they? Let me read the rest of this, only another sentence or two. Okay, here we go. I was really deeply impacted by the loss of the ring. To my husband, it's a piece of jewelry, but to me, I lost part of us, a part of our relationship, she said. Now found. Okay, here is, I got to come back here. This freaking webcam. Anyway, this is the bathroom, the floorboarding where they have it torn up and the drywall and the wall. So apparently it was in here when they were remodeling and tearing out this whole bathroom. They found the ring 15 years later. That's kind of cool. You know, something, it's a sentimental thing. High school rings, wedding rings, you know, very sentimental. I had one story. Oh gosh, it was, I think back in September, my live broadcast, where they were doing something in a lake and they found this guy's class ring like 40 or 50 years later. And then they were actually able to track who the owner was. They were able to track him down. It has initials etched in it. And they tracked him down and he got his class ring back years later. So, man, that's always a cool story when somebody finds a wedding ring or, you know, high school ring, something of that significance years and years later. My daughter is in the hospital with asthma. I love stories like that. Okay. And wow, I hope everything goes okay with your daughter. Yeah, that asthma ain't no joke when it acts up. You know, I know people have those inhalers and they do the treatments. I hope everything goes well and equal nice for your daughter, and I really mean that. I do have some more fun stuff here. Okay. They're admitting her now? Okay. Wow, yeah. I hope everything goes okay. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. No problem at all. Gosh. But yeah, that asthma, when it acts up, you know, I know they have like the steroid inhalers, and then if that doesn't get it, sometimes they have the machines there, but some people, it's serious enough, they got to get to the hospital ASAP and get on the machine and get that help with their breathing. Yes, no joke. It's serious stuff, just like some of the people who are diabetic who really got to watch their sugar intake as well as their insulin and balancing that. The asthma is just a serious, just a different deal going on. Okay, let me get a sip of my Red Bull again here. And thank you, everybody, for being on the live chat. This is kind of interesting. I happened to see this when I was on Wednesday or Thursday at work. I was doing something on Google, and it shows at the bottom some of these different like news stories and stuff. And I saw this, and I made a quick note of it. Oh, you're welcome, info. Oh, okay. Kitchen JA Jamaica. Yup. Chicken. Yup. I appreciate you being here. I did watch your video recently. You did gosh, it was some chicken dish you had. There was another. You got a lot of good cooking videos for sure. Where are we here? Okay. 10 things you should never sell on eBay. And I do eBay a lot. Yeah, chicken and waffles. Yup. That was it. Let me just bring this back here. You're more than welcome. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate everybody here. Okay, let me get into this. I found this interesting because as you know, if you watch some of my product reviews, most of the stuff I get my product reviews, I get off of eBay, as well as I've gotten some stuff off Amazon as well. Anyway, this is an article, and I found this interesting. I'm going to read this to you. About 10 items that you should not sell on eBay. And it basically will say you're better off doing it like locally through a Craigslist and different things, and why you shouldn't sell these items on eBay. So I'm not sure if you're a big eBayer like me, but maybe you'll find it interesting if you aren't. Okay, let's get it rolling here. Where are we? Okay, first up is furniture. Now, to me, furniture for the most part, I'd say 98% of furniture is a definite no-no on eBay unless you want to put local pickup only, which you can do in a listing. But I feel Craigslist would be much better for furniture, or Facebook Marketplace. You want local clientele. You want people that, you know, or you got a really expensive couch, let's say, or a chair. Someone wants to buy it. Let them rent a U-Haul truck, or if they have a truck, come pick it up. You can ship large furniture. It's going to cost an arm and a leg, though. You got to go. But let me read this here real quick. Large pieces of furniture are challenging to sell on eBay simply because of their size and weight. Yep. The shipping cost on an item of this magnitude would typically cost as much as the item itself. Yeah, it depends. This is not appealing to most buyers, and the items take up a lot of space while you want to sell them. Sell furniture or other large items locally using neighborhood-based sales apps like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, platforms such as OfferUp, Craigslist. Another thing, too, this is just a little suggestion, too. If you have something like, let's say, antique furniture, or a big piece of furniture to sell, especially if it's antique stuff now, you can get like with antique shops, and they sell stuff on consignment. And basically what that is, I appreciate that, Nico. Nice. Thank you. Consignment is, let's say you got an antique lamp. It's a big floor lamp, and glass stuff too. That's something you don't want to get involved with shipping. What they'll do is certain antique shops, not certain, but most antique shops do this for certain items, I should say. With the consignment is they say, hey, bring your item to the antique shop. We do an appraisal. We'll put a retail price on this. Let's say $2,500 for this antique lamp. All right. And they'll get with you first, say, we'll ask $2,500. What's the minimum you're willing to sell it at? And let's say you say, okay, I would let it go for $2,100 minimum, no less, if someone doesn't want to pay it. Then they'll say, okay, consignment, sign the paperwork. So basically what happens is they sell that lamp, let's say, for $2,500. All right. Is the antique shop gets a percentage. So they might say we do it on a consignment of 15%. So you sell your lamp through that antique shop and they get 15% of the sale, and then the rest is yours. That's another way to sell it. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, especially when you're talking furniture. I'm just a little tidbit of information. If you have antiques, that's something to keep in mind. Okay, rolling along here. 10 items you should never sell on eBay. Next up, they had on the list, I found this kind of interesting, handmade items. Selling handmade items on eBay may not be among the most profitable choices. Most people use eBay to find certain items like a pair of shoes or old record or not handmade art. There seem to be some craft items that sell well on eBay, though the eBay craft selling guide says buyers like certain types of art. Where are we here? Textile, handwork, and among other things. To sell handmade items more quickly, eBay suggests selecting keywords carefully for listing and showcasing items with high quality photos that have proper lighting and cover. Okay, that's with anything. So I guess they recommend certain handmade items not to sell. With that, and I've been on eBay since 2001. Whether it's eBay or what's that other one? It sounds like eBay. Etsy. Anyway, Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Just do your research. That'd be my best advice to someone. I've been on eBay almost 20 years. So, like, let's say you make some an art necklace. Let's say it's a necklace and whatever. You make it. Find stuff very similar to yours and see how it's listed, what's selling, what's moving. And if you see, hey, a lot of these type of necklaces that I make, handcrafted, or let's say like custom beer mugs or coffee mugs, so anything like that, just do your research. See if there's stuff similar to yours, and then does it sell and does it move, and what does it sell for on eBay? Is it worth your time? Is there money to be made? That's all. So I don't know. I don't completely agree with handmade items. That's my thing. Okay, anyway, let's move along on this list here. This one would be a no-brainer. 10 things not to sell on eBay. Anything that's alive. All right, let me read you what it has here. What website was this again? Oh, yeah. Cheapism.com had this article. It was from October 19th, just last week. Animals and plants are not things you want to sell on eBay for pretty obvious reasons. Not to mention the fact that it would also be difficult to ship items like plants and ensure that they arrive to the customer safely. eBay has a policy prohibiting the sale of most live animals that's designed to protect the welfare of animals, particularly endangered and threatened species. There are several tiny creatures that slip through the cracks on eBay policy. eBay does allow bees, crickets, ladybugs, tropical fish, tadpoles, domestic aquatic snails, and live bait such as minnows. But the sales require government permits, and you must guarantee safe overnight shipping. Again, I've been on eBay almost 20 years. My thing would be, again, if I was to use eBay, let's say I got a minnow farm. I'm selling fish bait, whether it's for tanks or you go out fishing minnows, for example. I would put local pickup only, But then again, let me go back. If you're selling something locally, you're probably better off Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. So, any rate, yeah, anything that's alive. Okay, next up. Now, this one I don't quite agree with, but let me read what they say, and then I'll give you my opinion here. Tools or hardware is not recommended to sell on eBay. It's not often beneficial to sell tools or hardware on eBay. These items are often quite heavy to ship, and many buyers won't pay the cost of shipping. A financial journalist wrote, Additionally, these items often are readily available at most retailers like Home Depot and Lowe's. Okay, now here's my thing. I don't quite agree with this on eBay if you wanted to sell some tools or hardware. Now, I'll get into two aspects of this. Let's say small tools like a certain type of saw. You have anyway. You look and research again. Let's say you have a certain type of chainsaw or a certain tool that sells for a lot of freaking money. Let's say it's selling on eBay for like $500 to $800, and then they're moving, meaning that each month 4 or 5 sell. Well, yeah, all you have to do, Look at those listings that sold. Believe me, they're not who's ever selling them, they're making money one way or the other. Now, either they're jacking the price up a little bit and they're putting free shipping, which is what I recommend when you sell something on eBay or any website, how you do that. At any rate, so yeah, now heavy items, again, you can sell those and ship them. There's shipping services. I know one I believe is called North American Van Lines, I think it's called, or North American. But they'll ship heavy things from tractors to pinball machines to big heavy machinery. If you got some type of heavy tool or hardware, you know, if there's money to be made, to hell with it. Just factor in, let's say you see domestically that it would cost anywhere from $150 to $300 to ship this item. Well, in the item you could get close to $1,000 for, then, you know, put that in the cost of free shipping and sell it for $1,400. So yeah, I'm not quite in agreement with that, as items not recommended to sell tools and hardware. Any rate, let me continue with this. Got a few more here. Oh, Mr. Bling Setter, thank you for coming. I'm talking about real quick here, halfway through, 10 things you should never sell on eBay. It's an article from cheapism.com. Okay, here we go. Medicine or medical devices. Yeah. All right, here we are. It's not a good idea to list or sell medicine or medical devices on eBay, as they can be a liability for eBay and the seller. In fact, eBay has strict rules surrounding the sale of medicine. The sale of prescription drugs, that's a no-brainer, or drugs consisting of prescription strength amounts of medication is completely prohibited. Over-the-counter medication containing non-prescription strength drugs can be sold on eBay, but must clearly state the where is it here, of the drug, the description and information has to be clearly stated. It cannot be expired. Okay, it has to be clearly stated. So like, let's say you got a big batch of Motrins, you know, and you want to sell it and put it on eBay. You have to make sure the expiration date is still good on it and put that in your listing. And it has to be, you can't just put ibuprofen. So if you got a generic Motrin, you can't put a picture of Motrin in there. But that's something I'm in total agreement with that. For eBay and a lot of websites, I would not be trying to sell medical devices or medicine. Okay, here we go. Nequa Nice. You'd probably be a little more in the ballpark knowing about this. An item not to sell on eBay: cosmetics or nail polish. Let me read what it says. While it's possible to list cosmetics on eBay, it's generally not a good idea. These are items such as shampoos, nail polish, makeup brushes, and more. In addition to not selling very well, they might break or come apart during shipping. And if they're not in a decent condition, you might also receive some bad reviews. Used cosmetics are prohibited from being sold altogether. New cosmetics, colognes, perfumes, other stuff are allowed to be sold in their original container on eBay. So they're saying stay away from selling the cosmetic products on eBay. Yeah. I don't know. I know like that nail polish remover is really, really strong stuff, but I don't know. I know it's glass, but I guess it's one of those things that you really want to do your homework in packaging before you would ship it out FedEx or priority mail if you were to sell some cosmetic stuff. I don't know the price of makeup. I vaguely know somewhat where I've walked through the aisles in stores and I can see some of that makeup. They get big money, but I think it's like a lot of stuff. It depends on the manufacturer and the brand. You know, certain brands of nail polish or lip gloss and stuff you might pick up for less than $10, and other stuff might sell brand new for like $30 to $50. But anyway, recommends not selling those on eBay. Including perfume. Yeah, now you can list, it says here, you can list this stuff to sell on eBay, but they're not recommending you do. The only thing it does prohibit is open use stuff. So like if you had a certain type of perfume or let's say nail type of nail polish that's a name brand it sells for a lot, is something maybe you didn't use. As long as it's unopened, brand new, maybe it's been sitting in your makeup drawer, your closet, you can sell that. Yeah. Okay, I got a few more here. I'll whip through some of these liquids. Yeah. The only thing that's interesting on here is alcohol is prohibited. There's one exception on eBay. People can sell wine on eBay if you have an approved eBay store. You can sell wine. And it says there's a lot of restrictions on that too, so I guess it's one of those things you got to verify that the buyer's over 21 years of age, for people who sell the wine on eBay. But anyway, this is an interesting one too. You want to be careful on this. Autographed items. Unless you know for a fact who signed an autograph item, it is not a good idea to resell these type of products on eBay. They could be fraudulent, and if they're verified as fake by the buyer, your eBay store could be in trouble. Account or store. That's a type of account for people who sell a lot of stuff, the eBay store. eBay has a policy covering these items that you should familiarize yourself with. When selling autographed products, for instance, you need to include a clear photo of the item, as well as either a certificate or letter of authenticity. Now, this is a tricky one that I learned. I'm getting a dry throat here, excuse me. Okay. There are a lot of fakes of certificate of authenticity. Now, I'll give you a great example. I'm sure you guys have all seen or heard of that Pawn Stars show in Las Vegas. They've had a couple people bring in Novik, thank you for coming. Talking about things not to sell on eBay. And right now I'm on autographed items. This is a topic I got from a website here, Novik, cheapism.com. Anyway, there was an episode on Pawn Stars. A gentleman brought in like an autographed picture of, I think it was a sports player. And he had this certificate of authenticity. But here's the thing. A lot of those things are just paper. Anybody can print up a fake certificate of authenticity. Now, the one that is recognized in the U.S. is the PSA/DNA company. They're out of California, and they have like a special seal. So when there's any type of memorabilia autographed by a music performer, actor, actress, athlete, and if it's got that PSA DNA sticker on it, that's one that is well respected and recognized. But a lot of people too, because there's big money in it. You can get a picture of a celebrity. Okay, it might be worth maybe $10. Someone might pay you for it. You slap an autograph on that sucker, could go up to $100 or more now. The value. So a lot of, especially with the sports cards. Oh my gosh. But that you want to be careful of, when it comes to buying some of that autographed memorabilia, especially on eBay, is the one thing I know I look for is, if I look at any autographed memorabilia, I look for PSA DNA. You can Google their website. I mean, a very legit company. And as a matter of fact, there's been some of those representatives from the PSA DNA company that have come out to that pawn shop in Las Vegas where they filmed that show Pawn Stars. So yeah, I'm in a total agreement. Be very careful and do your research, especially if there's some type of autographed item up on eBay. Just because they say certificate of authenticity, it might say like, Jerry's auction house, Jerry and Company's auction house out of Nashville, Tennessee. And it's, let's say, an autographed picture of Dolly Parton, and Jerry's auction house. That don't mean nothing to me. Now, if it's Sotheby's or Bottoms, a nationally recognized one, then yeah, or PSA DNA. But anyway, just to wrap that up, yeah, be careful before you sell anything autographed, as well as if you buy anything. Oh, you're fine, Life Anaya. Thanks for coming. I'll tell you what I'm doing for everybody here once I'm done with this, talking about things not to sell on eBay. Two more on here. Kids' clothing. There's good money in clothing, but let me read this, what it has on here. Not recommended for selling on eBay. Plenty of clothing is sold on eBay, but money saving expert Andrea Wolschow, anyway, who sells items regularly on the platform, suggests choosing the clothing you list carefully. Okay, it's a recommendation. Unless it's designer label that you can make good money off of and it's in pristine condition, you won't make much money selling kids' clothing on eBay, and it's not worth your time. Now, I do agree with that's a huge thing. Two big things with clothing. I'll do some more channel drops here in a second for everybody. With clothing on eBay, as well as the other types of platform, a couple big things you want to look for is one is the tags, new with tags on it. So there's people that do a thing called retail arbitrage. Arbitrage, I think it's pronounced something like that. But anyway, what it is they'll go through stores like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, even some of these thrift stores, and they'll get, basically it's this way. They get the clothing pennies on the dollar, and then they'll go on eBay and say, oh, okay, this type of Nike shirt is selling for 25 to 35 bucks brand new on eBay, and they're over at TJ Maxx and it's marked down on clearance for $9.99 and it's large. But here's the key thing. If it doesn't have the tag, the original tags on it, might not sell and do well. That's something people look for. As well as the what was it here? The designers, the labels. Oh yeah, designer labels, meaning manufacturer. For example, stuff like with the men, Perry Ellis is a very reputable clothing maker, like dress shirts that you might find at a thrift shop that are brand new. If they got the tags on it, it's Perry Ellis. They'll get good money. And with the ladies, stuff like CC, Coco Chanel, Nico Nice, you probably know of Coco Chanel makes very high quality purses and women's clothing and stuff. Louis Vuitton. So yeah, Tommy Hilfiger, again for the men. These type of things are what you should be known for if you get into, you have some, or you might think of buying some clothing and reselling it on eBay or other things. The designer label, and make sure it's new. Used clothing, some used clothing can get good money, but again, do your research. Last up, it's similar to the autograph. I'm not going to get too far into it, and then I'm going to hit the chat here. Unauthenticated designer handbags. Just say this. I watched a show where it was a pawn shop show, the one in Detroit, in my city, and it's actual true pawn shop, still in business, American Jewelry and Loan. I think it was Hardcore Pawn. Anyway, half the show was fake BS, but one segment in the show was a lady came in, and I can't remember if it was Louis Vuitton, Coco Chanel, one of these designer purses. And so the lady's name who works there, Ashley, she opened it up and she could tell by the stitching that it was a fake. And that's another thing with some of the clothing items and stuff like that too. There's a lot of like knockoff, fake, knockoff, they call it. But it was a knockoff purse where the actual like Louis Vuitton or Coco Chanel purse retailed around like $1,200. She said it was something a little over $1,000 brand new. So used one can go anywhere from like $500 to $700. But the thing was a total knockoff. She could tell by the quality in it. So yeah, be careful when buying, as well as if you go to sell. Take as many pictures as you can with unauthenticated certain types of handbags, I guess. But I'm not, that's a woman's thing with the purses. Let me get to the chat here. But anyway, that's the article. 10 things you should stay away from or never sell on eBay. I'll take a knocked off, laugh out loud for cheap, very cheap. Okay. Yeah, if it's something that you're buying just to use and it looks nice and you're happy, that's the key. Who gives a damn? So you might find a Coco Chanel knockoff purse, let's say Nico Nice for, 35 bucks, where the actual one sells for $500 or $600. Hell with it. I mean, but it's a different deal. I would not try to sell that on eBay. That would be fraud too. You would have to disclose that it's a knockoff. Info. Unfortunately, I don't own a Coco Chanel. Oh, I don't own any channel one day where I can waste some money. I don't own, oh, so you don't own a Chanel one day when I can waste some money. Okay, yeah. The most I'll spend on a bag now is 500, but not on a knockoff. Oh yeah, I'm with you. If you were to spend 500, you would definitely want an authentic. I don't know what your taste is, Nico Nice, but let's say Louis Vuitton or Coco Chanel, something like that. Maybe it's a used one, but it's authentic and it's like brand new. Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh, yes, designer clothes. Jonathan, I'm doing fine. Okay. All right, again, quick. I just want to go over this before I hit. I got a few more stories on tap here. For those who join me, Life of Naya, Novik. Wait, I haven't forgotten about the Friday the 13th. Don't worry. It's just that I'm busy a couple days. Hey, I'm Novik. No problem at all, my friend. I've been busy. That's why I've only done my lives once a week, and Sunday night is the best night that works for me. So I understand, man. No problem. I look forward to when you're doing it. And believe me, I'm going to be watching it. I love that game, by the way. Oh, I want to say this. I'll do a few channel drops here. For those who have joined me, and if you were here earlier and you heard me, that's fine. I'm just say it again real quick. What I'm doing tonight, no tribute video. But what I'm going to do for everyone on my live tonight, or if you're watching my live at a later date, send me an email. My email is infospot411@yahoo.com. No space, no gap. And all you have to do is go on my YouTube channel, click the About tab, and you'll see my email address there. Send me an email, type in late night show, and in the body of the email, just put music, okay? And I'm going to give you 3 non-copyright songs that you can use on your YouTube channel, as well as a bonus non-copyright Halloween song. Now, it's not the world's greatest songs, but they are non-copyright. So, this might come in helpful for when you do a future video and you want to put a little bit of music in there and not have to worry about a copyright strike or copyright claim. Free. All I can say, all you got to do, just send me an email, infospot411@yahoo.com. And put in late night show as a subject, and in the email just put in music, and I'll zap you back an email, and I'll put it's going to be MP3 format, so I'll put 3 MP3 non-copyright songs in there and an MP3 Halloween song, and for you to use on your YouTube channel. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to do tribute videos, okay? I just feel that I don't like to do them every live broadcast every week and wear it out. So probably next week, Sunday, Saturday, when I do my next late night show, then I'll do a tribute video. So anyway, thanks, Info. You're the best. No, thank you for coming, Nico Nice. Yep. Let me do a couple of channel drops here real quick for the people who have just joined me. Novik, let me get you here, Nico Nice. Novik is my good friend from Jordan. He does gameplay. He does live broadcast on his channel. Genuine YouTube channel for sure. Good friend of mine. And like I say, with networking, again, some of you probably heard me say this 3,000 times to Sunday. Subscribe to someone else's channel. Watch one of their videos in full, a full watch. So find a short video, 5-10 minutes, do a full watch, and leave a like and a nice comment. And they'll come over to your channel and do the same. Where are we here? Nico Nice. Yes, my dear friend from New York. She does some really good live broadcasts. And what I really respect about Nico Nice is she'll tell you what is on her mind. She speaks the truth. There's nothing phony, disingenuous about her. She's real as real gets. Genuine channel, genuine person. Terrific YouTube friend to have. Yes, she is. So let me, I got let me do a channel drop here. Nico Nice. Boom. Here you go. Life of Naya 06. Let me come up here, put you in Life of Naya. Life of Naya, really, really good friend. Comes on my live broadcast. Gosh, just about every time. So let me pull you up, Life of Naya. I'm doing a few channel drops here, and then I'm going to get back. I got a few more topics to go over. Okay, Life of Naya 06. Oh, here we are. Is another great YouTube friend, genuine YouTube channel. You should connect with Life of Naya, especially if you do live broadcasts. She spends a lot of time on YouTube checking out. Oh wow, Nico, nice, thank you. I'm gonna come over and return the favor. Wow, thank you so much. That's nice of you. Really, really is. I appreciate that, man. That is very, very thoughtful. Niqua nice. Check her channel out. I'm gonna help you out. You're just almost at a wow. Oh, that's something too. Everybody, Niqua Nice is almost at 1,000 subscribers. So we're going to help her get that. I'll see to it. That was really nice of you. Thank you, Niqua Nice. Yep. Thank you so much. Life of Naya's channel is there. I think, yeah, Niqua Nice. Oh, Obria, my friend from the Philippines. Let me come up here. I don't think I've done a channel drop for you. Checking Kitchen J. Oh, here's my friend Obria. Yes, from the Philippines. Let me get you in here. Obria does arts and vlogs, and when he does his all his live broadcasts, he pulls up the channels and he starts doing watch parties on all your stuff. So if you're looking for some watch hours and genuine networking, I've got a lot of friends from the Philippines through Obria. And just a good guy, just a great guy. Let me get his channel in here. Okay, here we go. Niqua Nice, thank you so much. I'm going to hook you up with some more stuff. You know, Niqua Nice, as a matter of fact, I'm going to return the favor. I always believe in return favor. Not only you send me an email, I know you liked my Cadillac video, and I'll get those songs to you. Those are some custom songs I had made. One was a guy, he's out of Kenya, and wow, does he got a good voice. I'm trying to remember that song, but I know you like those Cadillac songs. The other one was a lady. I wrote the song. She sang it for me. My Cadillac was, I Miss My Cadillac Eldorado. And the other guy, he did that song, was really, really good. And I'll get that one Cadillac song to you, and you can use it all you want. It's non-copyright. I had that custom made for that Cadillac video. It really, really went over well for me. And I'll get some help to you. Give me a few days. I'll get you over that 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm going to take care of that for you. Give me, within 5 days, you'll be over 1,000 subscribers. I'll give you my guarantee on that. Okay, who else we have here? GERA Tron, Granatron 9. Well, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Novik, yeah. I think I did a channel drop for you, Novik. I'm just making sure I got everybody here. Novik for real. Yes, yep, he is. Yep. It's gonna be that. Yep. So you can use it. And with this stuff, I'll send you too. Not that it's the greatest, but when you send me the email, you don't have to put anything in your description box of the artist and the company and all this garbage. Just toss the music in there, for background music, and you won't have any issues with a copyright claim or copyright strike. It's non-copyright music. Intro God, what's up? Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Intro to God. Yeah, I got some channel drops here. Niqua Nice, Novik, Obria, Life of Naya 06. Check them out. I got a few more things here to go over. Some more news stories here. Intro, God, hello, yes. I've been doing Twitch as well, getting monetized there in a couple of days. Okay, yeah, I got to check out Twitch, and I do Facebook, Novik, and that's another idea I had. I'll talk about that before I get into Walmart store evacuated when skunk wanders inside. One thing is promoting your video and your channel, and there are a number of platforms now, like with Facebook and Twitter. you can go on Facebook, put in small YouTube support. Um, just type in YouTube, and you'll pull up all these like group pages, and people will post their videos in there. And that's another thing you can do to promote your videos as well. It is Here's another piece of advice. Let's say you do a video like, like I did. I did this with my Cadillac video, as a matter of fact, an example. I went right on Facebook. Man, I found so many group pages for Cadillac. So I joined like 5 or 6 of them, I think it was, and I put my video in there. And that helped me. I mean, that Cadillac video hit the thousands in views. Now, granted, a lot of people love cars and automotive stuff, and I put a lot of work into it. But just as a suggestion, if you do a video on something, go on Facebook and Twitter is one example, okay? And find groups about that topic or what your video is, and join those groups and plug them in there. And it'll help, whatever your video on. Let's say you say, okay, I'm mostly live broadcast, go in there, small YouTube support and stuff like that. They got those Facebook group pages in there, and toss in your video and stuff. Just another way to, share out your YouTube videos, your YouTube channel. And like I say again, some people, they lose the focus. Watch hours and subscribers, that's important, but the focus is, to me, is good content. What's good content is interesting content, and interesting is what people would want to see and watch and spend a little time in you. So yeah, make that the focus. But that's just another tip and there's so many different platforms. Instagram's another big one, the Twitch. Any rate, a lot of even those blog ones like Reddit, but those are different things but I know everybody, we only have so much time in the day too. Info, I'm dancing while watching your videos. Okay, cool. Yep. Only thing I could do is slow dance to like R&B music, like old school R&B music. Can't quite do the tango in that. But I'm sure if I took some classes, I probably could. Yep. I'll head to my PC to continue watching you right back. Okay, thanks. Anyway, let me get to this. This was kind of a funny little news story. I got a few more news stories here. October 23rd. This is from United Press International. Walmart store evacuated when skunk wanders inside. Oh, my Lord. All right, let me read this first before I talk about it. Walmart store in Oklahoma was evacuated and temporarily closed after a skunk wandered inside the men's shoe department. Officials at the store in Edmond, Oklahoma, I guess, had the business evacuated and temporarily closed Thursday morning while waiting for a wildlife wrangler to arrive and capture the animal. Trevor Bonds with Redbeard's Wildlife Solutions. That's the name of the company. Redbeard's Wildlife Solutions arrived on the scene to remedy the potential smelly situation. Nobody wants to come in and shop at a skunk spray central store, he said. This is the Bonds, the wildlife guy. He told KFOR TV. It's more fairly common than you think. I tell everybody, you got to look at the foundations. That's the structure and the flooring and that. Look at the foundations. Any kind of entry they can find to gain entry, they're going to get in, meaning rodents, animals, skunks for this topic. Bond said he humanely trapped the skunk, and it was to be examined by veterinarians at a Wild Care Oklahoma facility before being returned to the wild. The Walmart store was later reopened. So that's cool. The animal didn't get hurt. It was examined by the veterans. This is a story I printed up. They didn't have a picture. But yeah, wow. I'm trying to picture myself. Just picture yourself for a minute. Let's say you're at Walmart or some other store and you're walking through, you're like, what the hell is that smell? And it's a freaking skunk. Woo! I told this before in a previous live broadcast talking about skunks, and a true story. I think this was back in 99 or 2000. I was at my old apartment complex I used to live at. And I was up on the third floor. And I want to say it was around like 10 to 11. It was a Friday or Saturday night. So anyway, I ordered a pizza. This pizza shop that's across an apartment complex. And so I'm coming down the stairwell. And the bottom of the stairwell, it's like cement. They got like 5 or 6 of these cement steps as you come down the stairwell. And it was like, it was open. It was an enclosed stairwell, but the thing was open. It wasn't like where the doors were in there. And it just with those last 5 or 6 steps that come down, the cement ones, right to the right and left were like some plants, and then there's grass all around it, some like bushes or plants. And anyway, literally, not joking, I came like this close, right on the edge of that cement was a skunk. And I'm just hauling butt. I didn't even know I walked by this freaking skunk until I had a Ford Explorer at the time, you know, it's an SUV. I hit the button, the keyless entry, because I was running, I think I was running a little behind to get the pizza. Anyway, I hit the thing, you click, click, bing, ding, 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 you know, that opens up your door. As soon as I open my door and I turn around to the side, I look, I said, holy shit, that's a freaking skunk. And that thing was walking, you know, it was just slowly walking away. I think where I got lucky was that skunk was probably sleeping. You know, if that skunk was alert and awake and you come that close, that tail's going to go up, whap, it's going to spray. So I got lucky, man. I just hopped in my Explorer and I just, wham, I shut that door quick in case that skunk was going to spray. But it was moving and it moved slow. So it's probably sleeping at that time. It was close to 11 or so, if I remember correctly. But I do remember, man, I almost stepped on this freaking skunk. I came close. Man, they are no joke. I've just been in areas where, you know, skunks nearby and they spray. And I'm sure once in your lifetime, if you ever smelt a skunk who sprayed an area, it goes quite a ways. And it is just a terrible, terrible stench. I'll be out there, laugh out loud. Yes, he is. Keep it up. Nico, nice. Okay, cool. I'm just reading the chat here. All right, I got a couple more things to talk about here. Let me just put a big thank you to everybody. All righty. Big thanks. Nico, nice. Let me get you in here. I always try to make sure I acknowledge everybody. I don't type too much in my chat because I'm talking, but I want to take the time to do that as well as the post. All right. Okay. Big thanks, Nico, nice. Yeah, I'm going to hook you up with some songs there, Nico, nice. And I'm going to push you over that 1,000 subscriber because I know you're so close. So give me a few days. I'll take care of that for you. Really, really nice gesture. I don't care if somebody gives me a quarter or they give me $25 or whatever the amount is. When somebody does something nice like that, man, that's awesome. Info, you're so supportive, everyone. This is the least okay. Well, thank you. If you would like to join sometime, happy to have you. Much love, everyone here. Oh, your Twitch account. Sure thing, Novik. Yep, no problem. Yeah, but you can post your Twitch account for sure. Thank you for so much for the kind words, everybody. Wow. 2 more things here. Okay, here we are. This is pretty cool. Oh, back to you, Nico Nice. Yes, thank you. Big kiss. Yep. Tennessee man dubbed the world's tallest firefighter. I got a picture. All right, we're going to talk about this. This is, again, the UPI. October 23rd. A Tennessee man who stands at the height of 6 foot 11.17 inches. So he's basically almost 7 feet. So he's 6 foot 11. Okay. Has been dubbed the world's tallest firefighter by the Guinness Book of World Records. Brandon Berridge, 28 of Winchester, a firefighter with the fire, was it fire department since March 2016. He's been in this fire department in Tennessee since March of 2016, was certified by the Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest member of his profession. Barrett said he towers over his family members, including his 6'1" dad and his 5'11" mother. He said his height gives him some advantages in firefighting, including being able to see and reach over things that are higher than his colleagues. But some drawbacks exist too. Confined spaces are the biggest obstacle, being as tall as I am, he said. And here's a picture I printed up. Now, I don't have the best paper. I'll hold it, but on the website, UPI, it shows more lifelike picture. But yeah, like I said, he's almost 7 feet, this guy. So that's kind of cool. So that's a Guinness World Record. The tallest firefighter, almost 7 feet. Yeah. There's some NBA players that are out there that, oh yeah, it's one tall fella. Yep. World's tallest firefighter. Yep. Again, here's the picture. You know what? Let me put the link in the live chat. I think I can get the link and put it in there, and you can see the picture of him, because this doesn't do too much justice. But if you open up this link, you'll see this guy. Give me a second here. I'll put this link in here. Where is it? Okay. Camera. Okay, here we go. Give me a second. Okay, where are we here? Okay, cool. I got it. I'm going to put this in here, and you can see a picture of him. There we go. Copy. Okay, let me put this in here, everybody. You can see the world's tallest firefighter by the Guinness Book of World Records, almost 7 feet. There's some NBA players, though, I believe, that have been taller than that. I know that one guy was really tall. I think he's retired now. Yao Ming. He was with the Houston Rockets. Anyway, that's the link right there. The next one. I'm going to put this link in as well, because I got the article, but it doesn't show you the picture. And there's a video from a local news station showing this. The Candypult. This thing is cool. All right. Pennsylvania family builds Candypult for safe trick-or-treating. A Pennsylvania family unveiled their secret weapon to keep trick-or-treaters safe amid the COVID-19 pandemic. A treat-launching Candypult. Vince Mark, that's the guy's name, Mack, M-A-K. Anyway, Vince Mack of York County, Pennsylvania, said his family held a brainstorming session to find a way to distribute candy on Halloween while maintaining social distancing and other safety measures. We thought we could try to come up with a creative way to throw candy at kids safely. Mark told WPMT TV, say that 5 times in a row. With everything going on, everyone just needs to feel happy and find something to laugh at. That's true. The family came up with the Candypult. A Candypult designed to launch candy at trick-or-treaters. I guess we'll have to get extra candy this year, Max said. Now, let me get this thing, this news clip. It's really cool. It shows it. It's like aluminum or metal, and they just like the old days. You seen it like that movie Braveheart. They put the stuff right in there, and boom, the arm comes up. But they got it where it's like on the news clip I watched. And I'll post it in the chat here 1 second. They put it near their porch, and the thing swings up, and it just throws the Nestle Crunch bars and the candy out by the sidewalk, for the kids. Yep. I'm going to get it for you 1 second. You got to watch this news clip. Okay, so 1 second. I'm going to pull this up and put it. Okay, here we go. Let me just copy this and put it in the chat here, everybody. Okay, it's just wait down. My computer runs a little slow. Okay, all right, here we are. I got it copied. Let me put it in here. Okay, cool. Here we go. All right, I just put the link in here. right under Rawls' comment in the live chat. If you click on that link, you can save it. That's from the UPI, United Press International, and they got the news clip from WPMT TV out of Pennsylvania showing this Candypult where it just whoosh, launches the candy for the trick-or-treaters. Man, that's cool when some people think up of stuff like that, you know? So yeah, you watch this thing. It's pretty, you know, it's I love it when people, you know, like an invention, they come up with something like this. It's unique, it's different. So, and especially with this pandemic, you know, I'm not going to tell you anything you guys don't know. Um, but this is something great though, with the social distancing and the mask, and then you also have to be concerned. Yeah, it is funny, Nico. Nice, yeah, isn't it? You know, the concern too is if someone has that the COVID-19 and doesn't know about it, and they're touching and stuff with the candy, you know, and then the kids coming up to all these houses and coming in that close contact with them, you know, so it becomes a high risk environment. But you know, this is kind of it is some be fun. The trick or treaters, you know, some of the kids come around or the neighbors be like, yeah, come on over, get some free candy. Just but don't have to come up the house, stay at the sidewalk. Hold on. You want Snickers or Nestle Crunch? 2 Snickers coming up. Wham! Throw it. So I thought that was cool, you know. I thought that was cool. I I don't know either. You know, I'm in the state of Michigan, and I have to check, but I haven't seen nothing right of yet. If they, as far as the trick or treating being banned, but I'm sure some states and even counties and some cities have put bans on this. You know, just for the safety of everybody. You know, a lot of things we've had to put on hold. You know, like I like bowling, but I've kind of put that on hold. So I'm just hopefully we don't have it. I've been seeing some news reports that it's been surging the numbers. So hopefully, but anyway, I don't want to get too far into the COVID-19 talk. I try to stay off that in the politics, but yeah, this is cool. So yeah, I got the link right there. You can check it out if you want to see it. It's got the video of the Candypult and it throws the stuff out there, the sidewalk for everyone. And then what I got? Oh, tomorrow I'm going to see a friend of mine. Some of you, I think you've already seen it, especially people here know me. I did that video a while back, the junkyard haul with my friend Brad. We got that big Chevy engine. So it's a hobby he does. He goes to I'm going to meet him tomorrow. He goes to the junkyard and he makes good money doing this. But he's been into cars a lot, you know, working on cars and vehicles. And he mainly looks for transmission and engines that he can turn and flip over. And he can pretty much do a quick assessment what they're worth. Some stuff he gets to use for his cars. He has like an old Cutlass and what was his latest? Oh, Monte Carlo, like an 80s Monte Carlo. But I'm going to meet him there and shoot another video. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Raul. Yeah. But that's what I'm going to tend on trying to do tomorrow. I have also, last time I was there, I walked around and I filmed some of these older cars, like from the 80s, 90s, or 2000s. And I got a lot of this bonus footage. I'll just call it that, bonus footage, extra footage, I should say. And I want to put that in another video, another junkyard haul. But we don't know till we get there. I get there in the morning. My friend Brad, he goes through, he looks for this stuff. So if he finds a good engine or transmission, you know, that he's going to grab, you know, I'm there to the video. I help him. So once we get there, he goes through the yard. He looks for something good. I come in there, get the start recording. But last time I did a walk, and then for example, I have a video. Now they're junkyard, so they're, you know, it's mostly scrapped out. But I got an old Chrysler LHS. That was the car that competed with Cadillac and Lincoln at the time in the 90s. The Chrysler LHS before they came out with the 300, and I found one in there. Another one I thought was kind of cool. The car was just really weird. I think it was Mazda or Toyota built for them. But if anybody remembers the Ford Probe, it was like a 2-door car, and it was supposed to, it wasn't quite like a sports car like a Mustang, but it had a different look than your average 2-door car. But it was really weird looking. The door itself had this huge thing that comes out. But at any rate, wrapping that up, I got some bonus footage for me walking around the junkyard filming stuff. But the main thing I'm going to try to do when I get there with my friend Brad is we look, and if he tears out an engine or transmission, it makes a great video, something, fun watching. So that's what I have on my agenda for tomorrow. Do another junkyard haul video. Anyway, a couple things before I end the live. Again, one last time, if I got from everybody on the live here, or if you're watching the live, no problem, I'll hook you up too. Just send me an email, infospot411@yahoo.com. No rush. I'll check it tomorrow. A few days a week, I check my Yahoo email address. Just put in late night show, and in the body of the email, just type in music. If you just put late night show up and email me, no problem, I hook you up. I'm going to give you 3 non-copyright songs you can use for your future videos, as well as I'll put in a bonus non-copyright Halloween song where it's Halloween kind of music for you to use. Just shoot me an email, put in late night show. I'll hook you up. I appreciate you guys being here. General conversation too. If anybody wants to ask me a question or something they'd like to talk about other than Trump, Biden, politics, and maybe COVID. If something dealing with COVID you want to talk about, that's fine. But anyway, let me get a drink here. My throat gets so sore when you talk. That's it. So I appreciate everybody being here. I really, really do. Sketching Kitchen. That's something I ought to talk about real quick too. Is I'm on my analytics. If I'm saying this, let me say it slowly. My analytics. America is the biggest as far as like what countries that watch my YouTube videos and my lives, my channel. And then Jamaica and is in there, as well as the Philippines. Yes, the Philippines, Jamaica. I get a good percentage of people from the Philippines and Jamaica watching my stuff. So big thanks to you guys. A lot of friends from Jamaica and the Philippines support my channel, and I support them back, as well as Nico Nice knows the Poppy Show JA, and a good friend of Nico Nice and mine, C Miller TV channel. All you guys are great. And then Novix over there in Jordan. Yep. That's about it for the late night show. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Is there anything anybody wanted to ask or anything you want to talk about before I end the broadcast here? No? Okay. Well, I got 5 people on. I appreciate everybody liking it up, man. That's a good feeling. Lets me people know they like what it did. And a big thank you, Nico Nice. I'm also going to put a special thanks in my community tab for what you did. That was really, really, really nice of you. Thank you, Donut Toys and Games. Thank you so much. And Nico Nice, I hope everything, more importantly than all of this, is I hope everything's okay with your, is it your daughter that's in, or your son? I forget what you said, but your daughter, your son that's in the hospital right now for the asthma. Hope everything's okay. That's more important than any of this stuff, especially before money. If you're not in good health, money ain't going to do you too much, So yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the broadcast, everybody. And I say this because I mean it. As you probably know from my videos and my broadcast. Stay safe and enjoy life, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Take care now.